This is a new piece from your boy Symbolic by popular demand. This is a piece about hip-hop. I romanticized my relationship growing up with hip-hop. You know, they say hip-hop is dead, and I wanted to prove everybody that that was actually wrong. Hip-hop is alive and well. Here it goes. This is entitled, I Still Love This Girl. I still love this girl, but she like 20 years older than me. And she took a young ghetto black boy and formed a soldier of me. She was a shoulder to me, and surely without her I wouldn't be the young black man that you see, much less an MC. I remember she was there when my nephew did his first rap about straight A's on his test, and from that day on, it went from life to a quest. She was there with me when I used to eat with corn pops and play Lego blocks in a box full of sand, and she held my hand the first time I heard Glock shots pop and the sirens of a late ambulance. And even though she was flaky and always changing her stance, she would wipe the tears from my eyes and tell me bust a freestyle and dance, man. Back in the 90s, life was a trance. I remember a teacher told me if you listen to her, you'll never advance. And I said, you don't even know her, homie. You never even gave her a chance. 10 years old with a hand-me-down Walkman and a sag in my Compton Unified uniform, Goodwill pants, and a straight out of Compton cassette. Yeah, it was love at first glance. And I still love this girl. And as I became older, we got closer, developed a bond. She would stimulate my mind every time she would sing me a song. She would pour me a drink, she would pass me the bong. And every time that she left, she was never gone for too long, like Bill Withers. So there was sunshine. As a matter of fact, she was the first one who told me it was okay to point my middle finger at one time, press and repeat every time the beat had reached the end of its runtime, analyzing her bars and decoding her punchlines. I had her since my cup of noodle and Kool-Aid tropical punch times. She elevated my expectations. They said she was an Illuminati Freemason, but I didn't care because I knew she had a bad reputation. I was infatuated with her. But most of all, I loved her energy, her double entendres, her metaphors, and her similes. She was the voice of the inner city, the county building symphony. And you can't help but feel her soul every time your eardrums even enter her vicinity. She even squashed beefs and made friends from enemies. She would illustrate so vividly, she made my words to imagery and became the channel for me to lyrically manifest creativity, ultimately maximizing my potential ability. She wasn't a girl, she was a goddess, my little slice of divinity. And R&B was her brother, and that's why I loved her. But one day she replaced the depth with simplicity. She used to be pure, but corporations raped her and stole her virginity. Then she lost all her chivalry. Nas once said she was dead, but a real fan knows hip-hop don't die, it multiplied for infinity. And I still love this girl, but I no longer think the feeling is mutual. She used to be a free spirit, now she all institutional. Now she ugly and disrespectful, but she used to be beautiful. She used to be that. She used to be this. She used to be a boombox on your shoulder while you're bobbing your head and shaking your hips. Now she bout a fresh fit gold chain and pair of white kicks. When she used to be Huey Newton on the front line pumping a pair of black fists. She still tells stories and stand up to peer cops. But ask her what's more important now. The cause of the wristwatch, the beef that 50 and Game got, a Biggie or Tupac, or rapping a hip-hop, asking when would the shit stop, or banging your headphones every time a new ignorant hit drop. Common said she was an angel and that he used to love her. Kanye was her main man until he lost his mother. Lupe Fiasco said she saved his life, and before Beyonce, Jay-Z was a lover. But when the funds came in, it became all about the guns and the butter. Aiming guns at your brothers. Crime in the community, now windows got bars where they used to be shutters. She became ruthless. She became the Virgin Mary of the local dealers, killers, and shooters. Who would have thought my first love would be the one that's making us stupid? This is stupid. How we let them take it from us and stereotype our men as criminals and our women as sluts. How we let the white man dissect her, put her on the table and cut. They trying to take the new culture, but wait, wasn't still in the old one enough? And I still love this girl, but she's dying of corporate HIV. She contracted it when she first became ratchet and prostituted herself to MTV and BET. They say she caused it all on CNN, Sly Fox, and NBC, and she lost her way. She went from an art to an industry. They said she the reason that we riot and sag and break all the laws. Why there's a homicide every day and young black and brown men got guns in their drawers. They say she the reason why black women is over-sexualized and objectified, and the reason LAPD got off even though Rodney King get testified. They say that she the reason we get incarcerated with lethal injections. The reason Zimmerman got off even though Trayvon wasn't holding a weapon. They say hip-hop is why the projects is hopeless, why we sexist and reckless and straight homophobic. They say blame it on hip-hop. Not slavery, the Klan, Jim Crow or systematic oppression, but blame it on them damn niggas and their musical preference. And I still love this girl, but she's almost dead. Hip-hop looks at me from the head of a hospital bed and says, pull the plug, and I give her a hug. I said I could see past the Soldier Boys and Chief Keefs and remember the love. I remember Tupac told me it was a heaven for thugs. I remember KRS-One told me to stay away from the drugs. I remember Snoop and Mac 10 told me about the Crips and the Bloods. And when NWA said express yourself, they said it with love. Eminem had me screaming Slim Shady, cleaning out my closets. Bone Thugs had me up early on the first, waiting on deposits. Wu-Tang taught me about the cream and making my ends. Shit, even Drake taught me how to start from the bottom without making new friends. I remember Curtis Blow taught me about the breaks. J. Cole said watch the grass cause it's full of snakes. Ice Cube said check yourself before you wreck yourself. Most Def said never sell your soul for a record sale. Jay-Z taught me money and power's changing us. Busta Rhymes taught me how to be dangerous. Nas said I could be whatever I wanted to be. Biggie taught me no matter how I looked, I could still be me. And this is more than rap. I'm more than a fan and I'm a pupil. Hip-hop made me what I am and I will always love this girl. Hip-hop is love. Hip-hop is the truth. Hip-hop is that burst of confidence when you first start to spit in the booth. Hip-hop is attitude. Hip-hop is altitude. Hip-hop is validation of underestimated expectations of mental aptitude. Hip-hop is Lauryn Hill standing up against patriarchal misogyny. Hip-hop is speaking up about America and its broken economy. Hip-hop is no food in the fridge and no bread in the bread box. Hip-hop is E40 standing on top of a chariot shaking his dreadlocks. Hip-hop is the sound of a DJ scratch. Hip-hop is a hood barbecue where no gats get clapped. Hip-hop ain't the teacher telling you to talk this out. Hip-hop is LL Cool J screaming, mama said knock you out. Hip-hop is J. Cole and The Rock and Kendrick and Top Dog. Hip-hop is throwing a Molotov cocktail at the side of a cop car. Hip-hop is the city of angels to the 5 boroughs of the Empire State. Hip-hop is the south side of Chicago to the White House gates. Hip-hop is Biggie and Pac shaking hands on the other side saying East Coast, West Coast beef was stupid. Hip-hop is Eazy-E coming back from the grave and taking control of Ruthless. Hip-hop is graffiti on your wall, on your bathroom stall. Hip-hop is the first time you ride a bike and you scrape your knee when you fall. Hip-hop is spontaneous low-income schoolhouse spitting. Hip-hop is your auntie in the kitchen cooking stank-ass chitlins. Hip-hop is you dunking on your friends at the neighborhood court. Hip-hop is the Nation of Islam dude on the corner telling you to put down the pork. Hip-hop is the answer, oppression's worst enemy. Hip-hop is a fat black middle finger stuck up the ass of white supremacy. Hip-hop is protest. Hip-hop is defiance. Hip-hop is refusal to conform to oppressive compliance. Hip-hop is doing something about Mike Brown and Trayvon laying in caskets. Hip-hop is a plantation full of pissed off field niggas stringing up they massa. Hip-hop is a black king with a nappy afro and a fist raised next to a black queen with a head full of French braids and 2 switchblades and shovels to dig corrupt pig graves. Hip-hop is not your grandma and grandpa's civil rights generation. Hip-hop is a unified force dedicated to the eradication of race and sex-based hatred. Hip-hop is our culture. Hip-hop is our thoughts. And I'll be damned if they take hip-hop, because that's all that we got. They say you passed long ago, but through the test of time you survived. And hip-hop will never die as long as the fans are alive. And that's that piece. I love hip-hop. I'm a product of Compton. And I gotta give love, man.